90-Day Fiance, did Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner get married in US? Their surprising relationship status revealed. Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner are back, and this time, they will be documenting their race to the altar on 90-Day Fiance Season 11. Sarper is from Istanbul and had been in a long-distance relationship with Shekinah from Los Angeles on The Other Way Seasons 5 and 6. Shekinah met model, actor, personal trainer, and former exotic dancer Sarper on a dating app while on vacation in his country. They clicked instantly, even though Sarper was dating multiple women at the time he met Shekinah. Within a few months, Shekinah found herself moving to Turkey. Sarper and Shekinah are one of the few recent 90-Day Fiancé couples that have featured in multiple seasons and spin-offs of the show. It shows how popular they are and how invested fans are in Sarper and Shekinah's storyline. The biggest question now about their 90-Day Fiancé journey is whether Shekinah was able to make a husband out of the playboy. Sarper and Shekinah's highs and lows on The Other Way. Sarper and Shekinah were last seen in The Other Way Season 6. Shekinah's friends and family warned her against dating Sarper, who had bragged about how he'd slept with some 3,000 women. She felt her connection with Sarper was so strong that she was giving up the life she had built in Los Angeles to be with Sarper. Once she went to Turkey, Shekinah was upset with Sarper having female clients at work, and he also refused to post about Shekinah on social media. Sarper ended up in a bad place financially due to Shekinah's condition. However, Sarper was still controlling aspects of Shekinah's life, such as making her get a rhinoplasty. Sarper's anger issues also surfaced. He ripped out Shekinah's hair extensions during an argument. Sarper snatched her phone out of her hand and wouldn't give it back to her. The couple was able to work through their differences as Sarper proposed to Shekinah and she said yes. However, Sarper was not too keen on leaving Turkey. In the tell-all, it was revealed that Sarper was already in the US. Did Sarper's K-1 visa get approved on 90-Day Fiancé Season 11? In Episode 1 of 90-Day Fiancé Season 11, Sarper and Shekinah had the biggest day of their lives. Sarper was headed to the US Embassy to give an interview for his K-1 visa. Shekinah couldn't wait until Sarper came to the US so they could freely kiss on the street. It was stressful since Shekinah couldn't live in Turkey as she had to go back home every 3 weeks to spend time with her teenage daughters. The situation was stressful for Shekinah and Sarper because they had a lot riding on it. Shekinah was waiting for 3 hours to know what happened with Sarper's visa at the end of the episode. While she expected that they had received good news, Sarper walked up to her looking somber, as if he had been rejected for the K-1 visa. The episode ended on a cliffhanger. Sarper was spotted in the US. In August 2024, Shabuti reported that a fan had driven by Sarper filming in Burbank. The fan was a famous musician who lives in LA, so it was a reputable source. In September 2024, Reddit user Crystal Lion shared a picture of Sarper in Monterey, California as proof. In January 2025, 90-Day Fiancé's Sarper announced he was giving one-to-one personal training and coaching services in Los Angeles. Considering the K-1 visa is valid for 3 months and Sarper has been living in America for over 5 months, it's safe to assume that he is now a married man. 90-Day Fiancé's Sarper admits he might not be with Shekinah if he had a chance to go back. 90-Day Fiancé star Sarper Güven is looking back on his love story with fiancée Shekinah Garner. The personal trainer, 44, admitted that life with the makeup artist, 43, hasn't been easy since he obtained his K-1 visa and moved from Turkey to the US in an interview with People published on Wednesday, March 12. He said that he began to wonder what life would be if he had taken a different path and not dated Shekinah. Shekinah questioned his comment, but he doubled down, adding, "I mean, look at whatever we've had, so much stress." "Yeah, but you have to think if it's worth it," the California native responded. Though Sarper believed his life was peaceful before Shekinah came along, she told him, "Your life was not peaceful. It was very chaotic, babe." Still, he insisted, "In my way, it was peaceful. Because I didn't have any stress, I didn't have any emotional chains. My life was at a happiness level of 4, 5, 6. It was going steady. Right now, it's 10 or 1, mostly 1. Shekinah concluded, "That's your fault if it's a one." Elsewhere in the interview, Sarper reflected on his life before Shekinah. "On our first date, I told her everything," he explained. "I was such a bad boy. I had such a life. I sent this message to her that I cannot be a serious guy for a relationship." Sarper added that he had a professional narcissist mindset and thought, "You cannot love anyone more than yourself." However, meeting Shekinah changed that. "Now I see her like myself," he continued. "She has a problem, I have a problem. If she has happiness, I am more happy than her. Is it a good thing? I don't know." Shekinah said that Sarper used his bad boy image a lot of the time because a lot of women will look at that and take it as a challenge to be like, "I want to be the one to change the bad boy." Sarper said that Shekinah accepted the challenge, but she didn't see it this way. "I saw something in him, and I was like, he doesn't really want to be this person forever. I felt like he was getting tired of that life," she explained. Shekinah and Sarper made their reality TV debut on 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 5 in August 2023. The couple met on a dating app while the esthetician was on vacation in Turkey, and they met up for a date. Shekinah was instantly impressed by the level of effort Sarper put into his appearance. "You know how people usually say, 'You had me at hello?' Sarper had me at highlighter," she explained on the show. "He was wearing highlighter on our first date. And I noticed it down the bridge of his nose, and I was like, this man is wearing makeup. He's wearing makeup on a date with me. That is so cute." Shekinah took a major step in their relationship by moving from Los Angeles to Turkey to live with Sarper full-time. However, the duo, who got engaged during The Other Way Season 6, later relocated back to the US, where they are currently residing, and now Darcy Silva sparks split rumors with cryptic social media outburst. Darcy Silva from 90 Day Fiance has ignited speculation about her marriage. The reality star publicly demanded her husband, Georgi Rusev, remove her from his social media. The outburst came directly on a birthday post he dedicated to her. Fans were immediately concerned about the couple's stability. This incident follows a pattern of on and off drama for the pair. Helped secure a championship for Baltimore. His passing? Darcy's posts hint at marital trouble and self-love journey. Darcy did not stop with that single comment. She continued posting cryptic messages on her own profile in the following days. One video was captioned about walking away to find peace. She emphasized choosing the love she feels she deserves. Another post discussed letting go and leveling up, signaling a personal transformation. Georgi Rusev has not publicly addressed his wife's comments. He has remained silent on the matter since the birthday tribute. According to People, he has only shared promotional content for their show since then. Fans speculate on motivations behind the drama. Viewers quickly flooded social media with their theories. Many suspect this could be a ploy for more screen time. Some suggested the couple is angling for a spot on 90 Day, The Last Resort. One fan commented that the show pays well, implying a financial motive. Others questioned the public nature of the dispute. Several followers gave Darcy direct advice about handling the situation privately. They noted that blocking someone is more effective than a public comment. The couple's rocky history makes this new drama unsurprising to longtime fans. The future of Darcy and Georgi's marriage remains uncertain. These new Darcy Silva split rumors have captivated the 90 Day Fiancé community. Only time will tell if this is another temporary rift or a permanent breakup. Super Bowl champion Arthur Jones dies at 39. The sports world is in mourning. Former Baltimore Ravens defensive lineman Arthur Jones has died. He was 39 years old. News of his passing was confirmed by Syracuse University on October 3. Jones was a key member of the Ravens Super Bowl XLVII winning team in 2012. A storied career cut short. Arthur Jones played for the Ravens from 2010 to 2013. He was a formidable presence on the defensive line. His performance after his tenure with the Ravens, Jones played for the Indianapolis Colts. He concluded his professional career with Washington before retiring in 2017. According to the Associated Press, his retirement followed a solid 7-year NFL career. After his tenure with the Ravens, Jones played for the Indianapolis Colts. He concluded his professional career with Washington before retiring in 2017. According to the Associated Press, his retirement followed a solid 7-year NFL career. A legacy of family and football. Jones came from an exceptionally athletic family. His younger brother, John Jones, is a reigning UFC heavyweight champion. Another brother, Chandler Jones, is a former NFL star who won a Super Bowl with the New England Patriots. The football legacy continues with his son. Arthur Jones IV is a promising defensive end who has already received a scholarship offer from Syracuse. This was reported by local outlet WIVT. Syracuse University also paid tribute to its alumnus. Athletic director John Wildhack said Jones was a tremendous player and even better person. He noted that Jones remained a supportive figure for the university's football program long after his own playing days were over. The sudden death of Arthur Jones leaves a void in the football community. He will be remembered not just for his Super Bowl victory, but for the positive spirit he brought to everyone around him. Thought you'd like to know. How did Arthur Jones die? The cause of Arthur Jones' death has not been publicly disclosed. The announcement from Syracuse University did not provide those details. The family has requested privacy during this difficult time. Which teams did Arthur Jones play for? Arthur Jones was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens and played there for 4 seasons. He then spent 3 seasons with the Indianapolis Colts. He finished his NFL career after 1 season with Washington. Did Arthur Jones win a Super Bowl? Yes, Arthur Jones was a member of the Baltimore Ravens. He won Super Bowl 47 with the team in the 2012 season. The Ravens defeated the San Francisco 49ers in that game. Who are Arthur Jones' brothers? Arthur Jones has 2 famous younger brothers. John Bones Jones is a champion in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Chandler Jones is a former NFL linebacker who also won a Super Bowl. What was the reaction to